G'day, this is Jason here from ForexSnager and ForexUturn. Today is November 14th, 2011, and the market did grind down for a no news day. Anyway, we're looking at the Euro US dollar on the 5-minute time frame. Then we're looking at the Snager, and we had a beautiful setup right here. Here's 10 o'clock GMT, which is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in New York. Okay, so at about 5 minutes after 3 or 10 minutes after 3, we would have got short because we broke through support right here. Okay, then when we retraced back up to the trigger line. Okay, so we would have got short right here. Our stop would have been 28 pips to the top plus 5, so say 33 pips. Okay. Our drawdown would have been about 10 pips. Okay. So if you got in this trade and you rode it all the way down to the bottom, it's a total maximum of 130 pips. Not that you would have got 130 pips, but you easily could have got your 1-to-1 ratio or even 2-to-1 ratio right here within this small period. Okay, then it grinded more down and more down and more down. So that's it. For those of you who missed this entry, ideal entry right here, then you would have sold it here, here, here. Well, if you sold it here, well, it went against you and scared you. But then it came down again. You would have sold it here and here. Every time it came back into the trigger line. Okay, so let's move on to the next 1-minute chart. But as you can see, that's all it kept doing is these deep, in an uptrend, it would be called deep dips. But in a downtrend, I guess you could call it deep retracement rallies, all the way down. Boom, 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 boom. And it looks like it's doing it again. And don't be surprised, even though I'm shooting this video here, it's about 16 minutes after 11, that it'll probably go lower yet and hit 36 or even 35.50 before the end of the day. It's just been in a little bit of a struggling part right here, right now. Okay, let's look at the 1 minute now. We'll take the auto scroll off and we'll go back in time. Okay, here we are. This is, 8 o'clock. No, we want 9 o'clock. I don't know what happened there. Okay. That was a little weird. I put it on the wrong time. Sorry. Okay, so here's 9 o'clock GMT. And we just had a run up here with, the trigger kissed the trend line here, which gave us the opportunity to buy, but it just ran up and there was no retracement back into the trigger to go, to go higher. So if you did this trade and you just got in, you just jumped in here, well, you might have got 7 or 8 pips out of it if you're lucky. And then she came right back down on us and so on. Okay, so anyway, there was no trade there. Then right here it gave the ultimate trade. We broke through support right here, came down, came up, came down, hit the trigger right there at 9:48. Okay, see, the filter was red. You would have sold it, boom, boom, boom. In 3 minutes you had 21 pips to the bottom. Beautiful trade, beautiful trade. And then another trade here too, if you were to sell it right here, even though you wanted to see some retracement into the trigger line but didn't happen, you could have got another short on right here. And our window of opportunity over here was over at this time. But it was another successful sell trade. So anyway, that's it for the 1 minute. Let's now move on to the pound US dollar. Okay, here's the pound. Same thing as the euro. Came down, broke through this support here, right here. And it didn't quite come back into the trigger line, but if you sold it somewhere in here, okay, down it went and gave you your pips. Came in here, advanced method to sell here, Sell here, look at all the way down here, just stuck to the trigger in the trend. Boom, sell, boom, sell, boom, sell, and it's doing it again, as you can see right here. See? Then we go to new lows. And that's pretty much it for the pound. Let's move on to the Swissy. The Swissy, it did not line up at this particular time right here. It was black in the filter. So there was no buying right here like there was with the euro. The filter did not line up. But it did line up over here. We broke through all resistance. You could have bought a dip here, 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 here. All these spots, you could have bought dips all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's it for Snagger for today. Let's move on to U-turn. Okay, U-turn, you know, there was no setup whatsoever. You know, this is one thing I want to state to all of you who trade the U-turn system, is that it's not just a moving average cross. Yes, these are moving averages, okay? We all know that. Like, there's no special lines here that it's something else, because it isn't. Whenever you see a line on a chart, it's a moving average, okay? So these are moving averages. But what's unique about the ForexUturn system is the W and the M formation, okay, that it creates. That's what's unique. There is no M or W formation in here. So therefore, there was no trade here, okay? Same thing with the pound today. There is no M formation. There is no W formation because the market chopped sideways before it slammed down, you know, like 150 pips. Okay, and right now we're at support here, critical support. So you got to see the W. You got to see the M for it to be a legitimate trade. Okay, so thanks for watching, and you have a great day. We'll see you on Tuesday.